Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. This afternoon, the topic is about TB Joshua. BBC just released a documentary, I think about 17 hours ago. And the documentary is about TB Joshua, his ministry. It's at the Synagogue Church of All Nation. And they have uncovered a lot of things that we've been telling you. You see, what the BBC has uncovered is not a new thing, because we've been telling you guys about the Christian church in Africa, Christianity as a whole. You see, we don't have any men of God in Africa, just that people are parading themselves as men of God. So what BBC has done is not a new thing. We have been telling our people, especially the Africans, that they should be very careful with these people calling themselves men of God. They should be careful with Christianity. God does not have any religion. God is an energy. It's not a human being, all right, to create a religion for people. These people came to Africa and enslaved us, and they brought this religion. Religion was part of the package. They've left. And now that religion is now part of us, our own people using Christianity to enslave our own people in Africa. Some of us are fortunate to have left that religion called Christianity. We are no more part of it. I left the church 13 years ago, and I'm proud of myself. You see, I used my senses, to detect that there was something wrong with the church. You see, there was something wrong with it. So this BBC, I have watched some of the documentary, and in fact, they started by saying that, you see, BBC did this documentary because white people are involved. TB Joshua, in fact, enslaved a lot of white people, to be frank with you. So they started by saying that TB Joshua said he was going to enslave white people as a revenge because white people enslaved his ancestors. So that is what BBC people are saying. So TB Joshua was happy enslaving white people in Nigeria. A lot of white people, to be frank, to the point that it was looking like the white people in Nigeria were trapped in TB Joshua's church. So he really enslaved them. They started somewhere 2001. Some of them said they came to the Synagogue Church of All Nation in 2020, and the year 2000, 2001, 2002. And then they were there. Some were there for 14 years, 10 years. And he really, in fact, enslaved them. The guy has caused a lot. TB Joshua is just a criminal, simple as ABC. But BBC is concerned because white people are involved. And they are not concerned about black people that he raped, he tortured, he killed, he manipulated. Those that he enslaved, they are concerned about white people. So they were stressing about white people and that he enslaved in the church. So the church was like a form of a dungeon, according to those who were talking in the documentary. And you see, those people that you guys have seen in the documentary, they started exposing TB Joshua some years back, That lady, the lady with, the lady that looked like she's having an issue with the eye, She started exposing TB Joshua, I think 5 years ago. Yeah, I watched her 5 years ago, just that they captured her in the documentary. And in fact, everything that woman said is the truth. But nothing but the truth. Simple as ABC. Africans, we have been advising you guys. Nothing like a church or a God or a prophet or a Messiah anywhere. God has not called anybody. They are all criminals. In this 21st century, slavery is a choice. In this 21st century, they are not buying people in the slave market. We don't have slave market as it used to be. But now we have the churches. They are using the church as a tool to enslave our people. So if you don't use your sense, these people will continue to enslave you. A lot of people back home in Ghana defended TB Joshua, that TB Joshua is a man of God, that is a very powerful man of God. When they are counting or listening, their so-called powerful men of God, then they count him. Little did they know that that was what he was doing, that he was physically abusing and raping. And according to them, they said he lacks, virgin. TB Joshua lacked virgins. So if you're a virgin, he will just disvirgin you. And then the moment you go to that church, it's like you've sold yourself. You have sold yourself into that church and you can't return back again. That was what he did. And in fact, he enslaved the entire African continent. A lot of African leaders visited him, including Ghana former president Atta Mills. Visited him there. So this guy overused a lot of Africans, and he said everything that they did was staged. I could remember 5 years ago, I did a video and I was talking about this same TB Joshua here. A lot of guys, you this guy, you are a demon. You see, God will punish you. You see, you talking about the man of God, this powerful man of God, blah, blah, blah. You see, we saw what this guy was doing. There is nothing like this guy is doing. There is nothing like a genuine prophet, nothing like a genuine pastor, nothing like this man. He has been called by God or he's been ordained by God. Nothing of that sort. You see, when men parade themselves as men of God in the African continent, you see, these white people, they know that, you see, they fooled us. So when we are fooling ourselves, they like it. And they like, but this one, it is paining them that, you see, their own people are part of it. That is why they stated in the documentary that TB Joshua said he was going to enslave white people as a form of revenge because white people enslaved his ancestors. And really, truly, he really enslaved white people in Nigeria. A lot of them. And he fucked a lot of them too, raped a lot of them. To be frank with you. TB Joshua was having a guy called the wise man. That guy was just sleeping with the young ladies in the church. Just sleeping with them just like that. He said they murdered a lot of people. That lot of people will come to the moment you go there, they will call you disciple. You become a disciple. And he said all the so-called miracles that you see are all staged. I told you guys that they are all staged. Can you guys remember there was a time I mimicked this guy here? And I told you that, you see, somebody will stand in front of Africans and you guys, hey, you guys have issues and problems. The African knows that he or she has been contracted to act in the church, to lie to the people. The person will say, something is disturbing me. This man is a very powerful man of God. And then all of a sudden, it is like something is speaking through the person. And the person is speaking, and then TB Joshua will say, the Holy Spirit is speaking through this person. Or marine spirit is using this person. The person say, you see this my auntie. I destroy her. I collapse her business. I am the one. And I will do you this. And then TB Joshua will stand there and say, and you think you can do it? Don't you know that you are in the house of the God, of the Lord? Our Lord will not allow you that. I said, no, you love that. I will harm you. I will do this. I said, the Satan is speaking. And people will believe all this bullshit. This is just bullshit. Africans. This documentary is not new. We've been telling you, common sense people, conscious people, those who have awakened, they've been telling you guys about the church, that the church is fake. Nothing good about the church. When we tell you, you guys label us as demons, as people who don't know God, as criminal people. So now you should take a white media should come out and tell Africans that Christianity is fake. So with this one, the BBC, the lady and the man that started speaking, they've been exposing TB Joshua a long time ago. They've been exposing TB Joshua long time ago. But they didn't listen to them. They insulted them and said a lot. But now that BBC is saying this, the Africans are going to believe BBC. Go to the BBC main portal. It is just there. That is the first news you see. The African man that enslaved a lot of people in the name of Jesus. If you go to BBC, type bbc.com. You just go there, it is there. Look, this is BBC. It is not even clear here. BBC, and this is what it is. Look, BBC, and this is what is there. So BBC. So now Africans will now believe BBC. And you see, despite all this, I've seen some Ghanaians. The person is dead. Some are even saying that this guy is not dead. Some are saying that, you see, 2 years ago, when he realized that something terrible was coming, and then they were coming after him, then he decided to fake his own death. That's what some Nigerians are saying, that he faked his own death. Probably he might be living in a village. This guy here, this guy probably might be living in a village. He faked his own death. If this guy happens to be in America, they would have seized that church. Can't you guys see what is Epstein? When they brought a lot of expose against Epstein, they went after his businesses, after his everything, to the extent that they even did proper investigation and even arrested his associates. Have you guys forgotten Epstein? So this is what they should do, the same thing. That church, Nigerian government should take over. They should sell the land and the property. All right, that's what they should do. And then they should use that to compensate the victims. The victims that TB Joshua raped. He raped, he killed, he did a lot in that church. And Ghanaians were all over the place. He's a true man of God. To the extent, you see, they said in the documentary, 9 African leaders, past African presidents, visited his church. And then influential people visited the church. Look at what he did to this guy. Jim Alk. Jim Alk went to the church and he manipulated him. And Jim Alk was talking nonsense. And then he said Satan was using Jim Alk. So later, Jim Alk came out and exposed him. Jim Alk, for him, he doesn't, is it Jim Alk? And Jim Alk, if for him, he doesn't care, he doesn't fear anything. So he came out and exposed TB Joshua. You can just Google right now, go to YouTube, go on Facebook. And when Jim Alk was exposing TB Joshua manipulated him. So if you go to that church, they will just manipulate you. And said everything that he was doing was like an occultic, if devilish thing that he was just doing in that place. So you just go there, you just use it. That is why you see, look, if you have a wife and your wife is going to charge your conscience, I will advise you. If you have a girlfriend and your girlfriend keeps visiting pastors, keep visiting churches, you gotta be very careful. Let me see Jim Alk. Let me see exposes TB Joshua. Let me see if I can see it. TB Joshua, and let's play a little of it for you guys to see, to hear what he said about that man. For him, he immediately exposed TB Joshua. Yeah, TB Joshua is here. Let me see. Jim Alk exposes. Let me see. Is here. He said a lot about him. He said a lot about him. I think, where is it? Oh, somebody played. Let me see. Let me even go to the old one so that we can play. Okay, you see here. It's about 3 minutes.
So I got away lightly. If devil had come and said, one condition, she will leave. I want your soul. I'll give you my soul. You will experience that kind of love once in your life. If that thing, as much as I love my father, I would die for my father, I'll take a bullet for my father. If the exchange is my spirit, my soul, I will question it.
I think it's long. Jim Alk visited his church and TB Joshua manipulated him and he was talking nonsense. That's what they do. You see, this South African lady, she was living in the church and she was part of those that they recruited to scam people. She exposed all the tricks and all the techniques. You see, if they hire some of the people, and it's like they will be in the crotch. They will be in a wheelchair. And then meanwhile, they are not actually crippled. And then they will tell them, you see, today is, they really even practice that. They practice it on Saturday. It's a pre-practice. They prep that, they prep the church activities on Saturday. Then Sunday, they do the same thing. So it's like, they will tell you that, you see, the uniform that you wear tomorrow, wear it today for the prep. So Pastor TB Joshua want to see you in your own attire. The attire tomorrow you're going to wear. So you'll be there and then they'll be manipulating you. So you'll be in the wheelchair, so they will tell you, you see, tomorrow, you see, you'll be in the wheelchair and then the man of God will stand here. And then the man of God will walk to you and say, what is your problem? And then you say, man of God, I'm suffering, I've been crippled for the past 10 years and I can't walk. And said, in the name of Jesus, everything will be okay for you. And said, they are preparing you and then the camera will be on you. And the camera will be on you. And you know, some of the women are illiterate and some of the men. So during live session, and the cameraman, you see, he said that lady will be holding a microphone and then you will be speaking. And then the person will be standing. So the person will not even appear in the video. And then TB Joshua will be somewhere here. So if you make a mistake, they said in the live session, they pause. They pause, everything that they play, it was an edited, script. And they just play it alone. So if you say, but man of God, this morning you saw me, for that statement, they will cut it off and edit it. And then they will coach you. And then, no, don't say that. Say, do you know me? Say no. I don't know you. Have you seen it before? Say no. And then they will put the camera back on. Do you know me? No, man of God. Have you seen me? No, man of God. But I can see that there is an old lady in your family. She is holding your womb. And for the past 15 years, you'll be struggling to get pregnant. And it's like you are not able to get pregnant. I say, yes, man of God. You are OD. You are a prophet. You are this. This is what they've been doing, The lady narrated everything. And that was so perfect. I posted it here. Just take your time and listen to what the lady is saying. It is so amazing. That, you see, over there, they commit abortion there. They have a clinic in that church. So if TB Joshua sleep with you, or any of the 7 wise men, or any of the associates sleep with you and you are pregnant, then they take you to the clinic. Then the clinic abort it. It is either they give you drugs and you take it and then you be bleeding, or you go there and they use some metal. The lady said they either use some metals and then put the metal under your vagina. And said they even scrape some people's womb. And then some will bleed to death. And if you are dead, they just put you in a... the lady said she saw several people being put into a trash can. I said when they pass away, they just go and dump you into the dumpster. That's what they did. Yes, TB Joshua. That is what TB Joshua did. I listened to it for just about 30 minutes. That is what TB Joshua did. And you people all over Africa, in Ghana, he's a powerful man. And you see, TB Joshua own is just in the news. He's not different from all the pastors. They are all the same. TB Joshua is not different from Duncan Williams, not different from the pastors that you have in Ghana. They are all criminals. There is nothing like genuine pastors, you. They are all criminals. The moment the moment you tell yourself that you've been called by God, then automatically you are a thief, you are a criminal. The moment you tell people that you are anointed, you are a special man of God, the moment you use the word God to tell people to give you money, that is criminal right there. So we don't have any genuine pastors anywhere. Nothing like that. The church itself is a scam. Church is a scam. Church was part of slavery. They used the church to destroy the world. They used the church to brainwash people. You see, what happened that the Europeans that introduced the church to the Africans are not practicing the church. I'm asking, in America, they're not practicing it. In America, everything is about their government. When it comes to the America, the United States here, everything about this country is about the government. And when there is an issue in this country, they use the police, the FBI, the CIA, the National Intelligence. They use every intelligence communities in this country to solve the problem. You will never see anybody claiming himself to be a man of God and be telling the American government, this is what I can see. There is evil. No. They use their intelligence. If you come here, everything is about science. Everything is about science. Everything is about knowledge. That's what they do here. They will not sit down and allow a primitive illiterate to come out and tell us that there will be earthquake. They have machines that will be able to determine earthquake activities. They have they have the knowledge to determine that tomorrow there will be tornado, there will be hurricanes. So you see, they depend on their science. They depend on scientific knowledge. But you see, lack of knowledge, people perish. In Africa, the knowledge is not there. So we depend on these criminal people. Just look at this criminal guy that a whole certain president visiting him for prophecy. You went there, Professor Atamels went there for this criminal guy to tell him blah, 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 blah. And then if you go there, he said he was using white people to bait people, you know. But you see, his church is full of white people. So why don't you go? He's a genuine man of God. And then you will also go there. So he was using white people as a bait, baiting the Africans, lying to the African people. And in fact, he really enslaved the white people. In fact, I even pitied those in the video. In fact, this guy really enslaved them, to be frank with you. And it's like they became paranoid in the documentary. If you look at their faces, he enslaved them, you know, manipulated them, changed their mindset, and to the extent that a white woman will be telling people in UK that my fellow citizens in the United Kingdom, please, I encourage you to bring your sons and daughters to come to in Nigeria. There is a powerful man of God. We have to experience God. God is, hey. And this lady will be telling the people in UK that white people should bring their family members back to Nigeria. He said, I am experiencing much the power and the energy. Meanwhile, they've coached the lady to say that too. They will coach you. And said, the whole place was like a dungeon. Outside, you see people with guns and will be protecting the church. So if you are inside and you are a white lady, or you are part of those that they have manipulated against the people, and you want to escape, they won't allow you. They won't allow you because the guns are there. And you see, they know you that you are part of the game. We use you to deceive the masses. So you want to leave and then send our take our secret out. We won't allow you. So you'll be there. And then sometimes they said, the South African lady said one time TB Joshua beat the hell out of her. And then TB Joshua's wife poured hot water on her back. So, and then he went to TB Joshua's room and told TB Joshua, look at what your wife has done to me. Your wife poured hot water on me. And then TB Joshua coached her. I don't want you to say my wife. Just say the hot tap. You went to fetch water and then something happened and then the water poured on you. So in the church, this lady went there. She was and I said, look at our sister. Our dear sister here, the Satan wanted to, use her today. But, the God, the power of our Lord Jesus Christ is in the church. The Satan could not harm our sister. So our sister will be going to South Africa for treatment. Then they will clap, yeah, praise the Lord. Blah, 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 blah. And the lady said, the next day, she flew to South Africa, then cured herself, and then returned back again. To that place, because she was saying that it was because of the money, the big bland envelope that she was getting from TB Joshua. In fact, this guy, and this is the people that these are the people that you have in Ghana, everywhere in Africa. You see them, criminal people. So is the BBC doing this? Is not a new thing. We have been telling you. And see, when we started, with this conscious message, then the same Africans that we are fighting for will, ignorantly come under our page, try to advise us. Well, you, this guy, you have to be very careful, Pao. He is a man of God, though. You don't know he can pray. And then, you see, leave us alone. If you think we have a very powerful person in Ghana in the name of God, and that person is a man of, leave that person to us. Simple as ABC. If you fear them and you can't say anything, and we don't fear them, we can say something about them. Allow us to speak the truth. Apricans. And then you see, they've manipulated the Africans with fear and panic. So you will be there, your fellow human being. Let me tell you, the true power that exists is a witchcraft. Apart from that, it is the actual African knowledge, the actual African, application. That is what they will call black magic. The actual African power is the black magic. They call it black magic, and that is the actual power that is there. So if a pastor says that he is a man of God and he can pray for you to get cancer, the person is a lie. Either the person will be in the house and be using the black magic, or either the person is a witch. Simple as ABC. But me, I don't fear none of this. So you guys should allow us to talk. Simple as ABC. You guys should allow us to do our teachings. I don't fear anybody in the country called Ghana. If you fear a pastor, I fear nobody. I don't fear anybody when it comes to... And what I don't even hear is they say this pastor is very powerful. Powerful in terms of what? Powerful as he's the producer of nuclear weapons. Does the person produce atomic bomb or what? What makes that person powerful? Is that he's a powerful in terms of juju? No, in terms of miracles. Nonsense. So these criminal people will be doing, harming our people in the name of God. We've been telling you, but you guys don't want to listen. African people. Now BBC is telling you, and here the Africans are believing. They started exposing the church long time ago. That lady came out and said TB Joshua raped her, TB Joshua assaulted her, and said she saw so many people that TB Joshua raped. The same South African woman said that. The white people saying the same thing. The white people are also saying the same thing. The one lady said she saw TB. She said she went to the church at age 17. When she completed her O level, then she came to Nigeria looking for God. And then TB Joshua enslaved her for more than 14 years. And then she became like a zombie in that church. He said she saw a lot of abuse and rape, abortions, kills, murders in the church. Yes, a white lady saying that. And the South African lady said the same thing. Said, man, it's not easy. I said, man, I have escaped you. It's not easy. And I said, when that his building collapsed, I said, more people died, though, but they only counted the foreigners that were there. I said 100 and something passed away. But I can tell you there were more than 3,000 people that died. They buried them in that goddamn church. I said every week, more than 50,000 people visit that church. And then you see they were connected with they were connected on the internet, connected with the media, and he was having his own television station. On social media, his church was regarded as one of the best missionary social media on YouTube. So he was making money. And you see, when he started knowing, he started getting plenty money from the white people. That it was a pure business. When you come, they will charge you. And they will charge you. And he was having, apartment and then, dormitories in the church. They were sleeping there, doing everything there. That's what it is, you. And you guys will be in Africa. He's a powerful man of God. You see, the dead, let the dead rest. Not the dead rest you, please. This guy was an evil guy. Simple as ABC. Now that I know probably some guys in Ghana probably might be shaking because they are also doing the same thing. Your pastors, you see, in Ghana, Canada Japan's television station, through Demon Breaker and Manasseh, reviewed a lot the happenings in Ghana. They said Ghanaian pastors are murderers. They kill human beings. They drink womb, and they eat womb. They eat a lot of stuff. They go to mortuary and collect mortuary water. They use it and tell people it is anointing water. Some even have a Buddha. They've dug a whole borehole. Then they will put this corpse water inside. Then they fetch for people and tell them it's an anointing. There's a lot too. It's that saying, if you're a guy and you want to expose them, they beat the hell out of you. Either they tie you and throw you inside the ocean or put you inside the water. Demon broker said they murdered a pregnant lady. The lady was pregnant. She came to the church alone, seeking for miracle. In the church, and the pastor realized this lady came alone. So the pastor asked her, did you come with somebody? He said, no. Okay, after church, please meet me. Everybody closed, left the church, and she was left with this pregnant lady. They said they gave her something to drink, and the lady was drunk. Okay, a pregnant lady was drunk. And then they took her in the night, took her to the forest behind a big tree. They used a knife. They gave this concoction to the lady. The lady was like drunk, a pregnant lady, and she was there standing like a mumu. And then the pastor used a knife to cut into the pregnant woman's life without anesthesia. The lady started, blood, and they removed the baby. They put the baby into a bowl, and then they drained the water into the bowl. Then they used that little baby, and then the blood for rituals. They said all this in Ghana. And yet, it's when they said that, that is even the time that Ghanaians are going to the church. Ghanaians started going to attending church. You guys, we've been telling you the truth. You see me, if you hate me, I don't care. I will continue to tell the truth. Simple as ABC. When I got to know the truth, that there's nothing like a pastor. They are all criminals. There is nobody on this planet that has been chosen by any spirit anywhere. Simple as ABC. Nobody on this planet that has been chosen to be called an anointed, a special one, a holy one, a prophet. Never. They are all criminal people. You see, the Europeans left and they are now enslaving our own people. They've enslaved the Africans to the point that Africans cannot reason. Africans cannot think. If you're an African and you refuse to use your head, you see, they tell you, if you don't pay tithe, everything will not go on well. Go and tell this to Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk and tell them to go and pay tithe. They don't pay tithe, but they are the richest in the world. They are the richest people in the world. They don't pay any tithe to anybody. And they lie to you. They say you have to go to church and seek protection. You go to church and Jesus is not anywhere. Jesus does not exist. Jesus is a mythical figure in a book. Does not exist anywhere. White people know that they created this Jesus. They know. That is why here they don't entertain the church. In the United States, it is a crime to take the Bible or Quran to public schools, from kindergarten to secondary school. American public schools, they don't accept any religious teaching in public schools. It is a crime. Yes, in American public schools. But in our country, they brainwash us in the early age. Brainwash us with Jesus, Muhammad bullshit. This is what they brainwash us with. Every day. An African cannot think. Now these criminal people are everywhere. Criminal pastors have scattered everywhere. When the African is unable to secure a job, an African will say he or she has been caught by God. And that is who they are. The African will not be having a job, and the job that he can do is to stand on the road and be collecting money. If you go to Ghana, from every corner, one corner to the other, you see people standing there on the road, and they will tell that they are preaching the word of God. They are jobless people, jobless, aimless people, and they are criminals. They are beggars, begging for money. Somebody will put a bowl there and put something there to bless the Lord. How can you bless the Lord? Are you a fool? You are putting money into a bowl for you to bless God. Are you criminal? And they will tell you that, help me to help the word of the work of God. Work of God. What work are they doing? What work are these people doing? They tell you that if you are lying to yourself and be telling lies, it means you are doing the work of God. Africans, this is where we've gotten to. We can't reason. We cannot reason. And they'll be looking for miracles. Those of you who saw TB Joshua, one lady said, if you have a sore on your leg, they can use 3 years. You see, they will video you the first time, and then with your rotten leg, they will video you. Then you'll be in that church and they will take you to hospital. They will give you hospital medications that you'll be taking. And then when they see improvement, then they take you to the pulpit. Then there, they're gonna, it is a script that they are playing. So they're gonna show you the old, leg with the rotten leg, Then they compare that with the new leg, and said, oh, this lady came here just last week. The man of God touched the leg, and now she's healed. Meanwhile, the person has been living in that place for 2 years, and we're taking medications. And then everything is just, she's recovering, and then they will tell you that it is the work of Jesus. That's what they do. That is what they do, oh. And you are there clapping you and say, hey, Maza. Yeah, just look at this. That stupid Ubinim guy. Tell people that he has a power to command passport from a shoe. That you can just go to his church. And then this guy will say, hey, your passport is missing, right? Here. And then say, hey, lift up your leg. And then Obinim will insert his hands into the shoe and then bring passport. And the people will be clapping his hand. This is what they've been doing. If you don't use your sense, people will forever enslave you. Africans, it is about time you guys stopped going to church. It is about time, stop going to church. There is nothing in the church. There is no power in the church. Just a few minutes ago, you see, they told you guys that oxygen, let me put this in here. They told you guys that oxygen cannot be seen. I'm telling you, oxygen can be seen. And I think I have to hold on here. Because if I say this, I know people will pick this up. And then they're going to say it on. There is a body part of our body here. We'll use that part of the body to see oxygen. Yes. I am telling you. If I try to do it right now here, some of you may think I'm a witch. You may think I'm a wizard. If I do the position of what I'm talking about, it is part of your body. Part of your body. Part of your body. Can you imagine people believe all this? Oh, yes. Part of your body, and oxygen is a form of a rainbow colors. Rainbow colors. And they move in a form of a pattern. A form of a wave. It's a form of a wave, and then they are net. Like a spider web. Yes. With part of your body. But I'm not going to say it here because people will copy it. It is my own knowledge. Yes, simple as ABC. We know all these things, but we will never come out and tell people it is the work of God. It is knowledge. Please, you need knowledge. You need knowledge. I said, I can't I'm here. They met my friend over here. And I send them a short video. I'm taking here. Yeah, we have a lot of issues. But I told me page you can't now. But I told her and I page you what is yampo. This stupid guy. But I told her. That's why he died. This stupid guy. I hear one. That's boy like that. Obinim. Okay. TB Joshua is a fake. That's why he died. A boy like that. School and go to school. This illiterate fool. This illiterate fool. TB Joshua is a fake. That's why he died. This illiterate fool. School grab on Timon Kobe. Asia. School grab on Timon Kobe. This guy. Asia school grab on Kobe. Oh, Kazakwan Obre. And then he's talking about somebody exposing TB Joshua, and he's saying the person is joking. But they don't listen to anyone on their level of brainwashes. Oh yes, if you tell them the truth, they will never listen. And they will continue to enslave them. They will continue to enslave them, Africans.
This is the same God that would sleep with us. This is the same God that would beat us up. You have no idea.
He slept with so many women.
What I went through.
So many women. slept with them.
Everybody wanted the privilege to meet this big giant called TB Joshua. Nothing is as strong as love. I love you. The first time I met him, it looked loving. Not knowing that behind that,
this lady, started this lady speaking started exposing her long time ago.
He's the one.
That lady, started exposing TB Joshua more than 5 years ago, and people were insulting her. People would go under her videos and start insulting her. She started exposing TB Joshua a long time ago. TB Joshua really abused them, raped them, killed so many people, murdered them. And the whites, they can't take it because TB Joshua said he was going to pay them back by enslaving them. And in fact, he enslaved. If you look at the videos, those whites in the church, there were plenty in the church. He was just abusing them and really enslaved them. They became like a pure slave. For the outside there, we should thank him for doing that because he really, punished them. That is a payback. So when BBC said TB Joshua said he was going to revenge on behalf of his ancestors because white people enslave his ancestors, so he is also going to enslave them. So the BBC is more concerned because more British were enslaved in Nigeria. With this 21st century, TB Joshua uses the name Jesus to enslave British people in Ghana, and they are not happy about it. So they boldly stated that in the documentary. And then this is laughable. This guy raped a lot of Africans, killed a lot of Africans. And it's like they're not concerned about what he did to the Africans. TB Joshua really murdered a lot of Africans, deceived them. If you are sick and you go there, there is nobody in Ghana, nobody in Africa, listen to me. There is nobody on this planet that you are sick and the person can lay his hand on you and immediately your sickness will go away. It does not exist. Please, listen to me. It does not exist. Simple as ABC. It does not exist anywhere. And you are sick and they will tell you that through the power of Jesus, your sickness will go away. Believe. And then you will be there, you die. The South African lady said she witnessed plenty women. You see, that they just passed away. They just opened their room. The next day they are dead. Then they pack them, then put them inside a dumpster. That's what she said. That he killed so many people in that church. Yet people still believe in him. I'm told the wife has taken over the church. There was a misunderstanding. The 7 wise men wanted to take over the church. And then the wife says, this is a family property. This church belongs to my husband, so I have to take over the church. And they even took it to court too. Finally, they handed everything to the wife. So the wife has inherited the church, TB Joshua Church. She has inherited it. Africans and you guys have a big issue and big problems. We've been telling you. Nothing like a miracle anywhere. Listen to me. Nothing like a miracle. Don't let anybody deceive you. If you are sick, we have some type of sickness. This body has that ability to repair itself. If you are sick, certain sickness, you must take medicine. Simple as ABC. Certain medicine. Let me tell you, me, I have the ability and the knowledge. If somebody tell you that you've been cursed with bosom or whatever nonsense, and the medicine is there, the herbs, you take it, that thing will vanish away from you. Go and ask Yehuda. Yehuda contacted me, that was last year. That was last year. And told me a friend in Ghana, the uncle was cursed because the uncle visited a hospital with a big stomach and then swollen feet. You can ask Yehuda. Ask Yehuda. So he said the uncle visited, the friend uncle went to the hospital. They did so many tests and they couldn't detect any sickness. Meanwhile, the guy was having swollen feet, big edema, and then big stomach. So they said you don't have liver disease, you don't have kidney disease, you don't have any of this sort. But your stomach, the doctor said, this is doable. And the man said, yes, he was cursed. They contacted me back door. Through helps you.
And this guy called me. I listed and gave her the herbs. You take all this nonsense to go away. I'm telling you, it's the disease. Diabo is a disease. It's a disease. So this guy started giving the medicine to the man. In the community, they all knew this man was cursed with bosom and he was dying. And immediately he started using the herbs. The stomach started reducing the food. And then the community people, hey, you this small guy. So you don't want to die, eh? Are you a herbalist? No, you a bosumfo. You want to kill this man? You see the stomach go down. After the stomach is go down, it will come over you, and the guy stop treating the man. Yes, every sickness that people say, oh, this is a spiritual sickness. Herbs are there to cure everything. I'm telling you, they are there to cure it. They are there to cure it. So if you are sick, if your body is unable to recover or heal itself, then herbs will do that. Simple as the ABC. There are certain sickness your body will heal itself because you eat food every day, and we get energy from the food. We eat fruit and vegetables. The energies that are in fruit and vegetables are meant for the body. So you'll be healed completely from the disease. But if your body is unable to do that, then we have powerful plants. They contain special energies, and these energies will help you to be healed. Don't listen to any stupid person. Don't let anybody tell you that there is a special man of God anywhere. That person can look at you, put his hands on you, and then you'll be cured. It does not exist anywhere. Please, we have to tell you, miracles does not exist. Please put this into your head. The person is an ordinary human being like you. The person is just an ordinary human being like you, having so many issues. But they will tell you that they are special people because of money. They are looking for money, an easier way of getting money. The only way you can get money without government questioning you, without you paying tax, is venturing into the church business. In Ghana, they don't pay any tax on any church. So anybody at all will just wake up and say he or she is a man of God, I have been called by God, and the person will be lying. They don't know God anywhere. Please put that into your head. They don't know any God. It's because of money. They have to survive. And you see, to survive, you have to use tricks. And the politicians know that they are, using tricks, and they partner with the politicians. They and the politicians are one. The African politicians, they and the pastors are one. They are all criminal people, I'm telling you. Simple as ABC. And they've murdered, they've killed so many people in the name of Jesus. That Jesus is a murderer. Jesus is a murderer. Because they told you, if you are sick and you mention Jesus' name and you believe, you'll be healed. Please, have you ever been healed by Jesus' name? Never. If you are having a headache right now, you have to take medicine. If you don't take it and you say, I believe in Jesus, I believe in it, will never go away. So don't let anybody deceive you. Do not let anyone deceive you. There's nothing like a miracle. You are having stomach ulcer. Then somebody tells you, if I place my hand on your stomach, your ulcer will go away. It does not exist. Simple as it is. It does not exist anywhere. Don't believe in any pastor. They are all criminals, I'm telling you. Pastors are criminals. You see, what they've been preaching and what they've been saying against our customs and traditions. In fact, that is the opposite. If, in fact, hell exists, every Christian will go there. Yes. If, in fact, hell exists, every Christian will go there. Because they are false witness. They don't tell the truth. They lie. What? And their book is, what you've not seen, you have to believe. That is just bullshit right there. And they lie about God. This God has never spoken to anybody. Every day they say they talk to God. But meanwhile, this God is not anywhere. You ask them where is God, they can't show you where God is. But they just believe. This God does not exist anywhere. I'm telling you. So don't follow them all. If you are sick, please, majority of them go there for miracle. They want to be healed. Because Africa, we don't have proper hospitals. You go to the hospital and they are unable to detect what is wrong with you. Certain, even here in America, let me tell you, certain diseases, for example, if it has to do with nutritional deficiency, sometimes they find it difficult to detect it. Nutritional deficiency. Certain nutrients can cause severe headache. Severe headache. So you go to the hospital and they are not able to determine or identify a particular nutrient that is linked to your headache. Then they tell you that, oh, we don't know what is causing. They say this is spiritual. Meanwhile, it has to do with, a nutritional deficiency. Whether you have adequate nutrients or you don't have it, there will be, that kind of condition in your body. As a black one woman was paying charge for every 2 weeks because she has spirit marriage, and they have a lot of issues. Hey, Ghanaians, you guys have to pay attention on. They don't have any power anywhere. So if you come under our page and then you see us talking about pastors, please allow us to talk about them. They don't have any power anywhere. If a pastor is occultic, me, I am above occult too. Simple as ABC. So when you hear or see them talking about they are special people, they have angels, and then they have adopted a system called angelic. If you see anybody talking about angelic, the person is a wizard or a witch. Nothing like any angelic anywhere. Listen to me. You see, they have now adopted this kind of concept. Spiritual churches. Sorry. The spiritual churches. You have to go there, the person look at you, and then you tell the person this blah 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 blah. Nothing like an angel assistant in the put that into your head. You go there and then they deceive you. Then they tell you that Angel Raphael, Angel Gabriel, Angel Ayatamfre, Angel blah blah blah. It is a lie. It is a lie. And they will tell you that they communicate with angels every day. It is a big, big, big lie. So are they telling us that our ancestors didn't see Angel Gabriel and Angel Raphael, Angel Michael, Angel blah blah blah? Our ancestors did that. What kind of names are these? Angel Michael, is it an African name? Angel Raphael, is it an African name? No, but they came out and told you that these are angels. And then some people are having books, and they also call saint. Saint, the Latin word is ghost. They called ghost, and then they said you must be a witch or a wizard. I say somebody is a witch. How for which power it exists? It is the natural power nature has given us. It is there. It is just there. It is the witchcraft energy. It is just there. Sometimes I can even, I have a lot of knowledge. If you're about to lie down on your bed, you're about to lie down flat. I can tell you to lie down, and then you'll be facing, you see, you won't lie on your side. And your face will face straight into the sky like that. And then you're about to die, and you're about to sleep. Then I'll tell you to use a blanket to cover yourself. Then I'll tell you there is a certain angle. You're gonna, cushion this your head towards a certain degree of an angle. And I'm telling you, go see light all over your head. You're gonna see light. You see, when the sun is about setting, in darkness, in darkness all over, that is witchcraft. Yeah. I'm telling you, this is what I can do that. And I experience it. When you are about to lie down, just lie on your bed. And this is the pillow. You are about to put your head on the pillow like that. Don't lie down. You are just facing, lying straight like that. And then you use a blanket to cover your head. There is on the pillow, this your head, there is certain angle. I can tell you to tilt that your angle towards that angle, and you see flashes of light instantly. And then that flashes, you see, you will see that light over your head, and a pure light. I'm telling you, pure light. And that is the energy in us. It is the complete energy in us. The same way you can use this your eye here. To demonstrate the witch energy in us. Just like we can use your forehead and your forehead from here. We can demonstrate the electricity in you physically, and then to show that there is an electric energy in your body using your forehead. You see these eyelashes here? let me say this. If you want to look at oxygen, then this is what you need. These eyelashes. You need these your eyelashes. So it is there for a purpose. These eyelashes, it will help you to determine the existing energy. You see, we are moving and wallowing, swallowing, wallowing, living, swimming, walking, dancing, sleeping in an energy. It is everywhere. You're going to use this your eyelashes and you're going to see that kind of a web. It is like a web, but in the form of a rainbow, and they move in a waveform. In a waveform, I'm telling you, it is just an amazing thing. Very, very amazing. And we all have the energy. So don't let anyone deceive you that he or she is an anointed. We are all anointed, please. We are all anointed. You are a human being, so you are also anointed. Don't let any stupid person tell you that he or she is so powerful and so exceptional. We are all exceptional, please. The person is a thief. Tell the person to go and look for a job. Tell the person to go and work. Tell the person to go and look for a job. Simple as ABC. Don't go and waste your money on any human being. You can't take care of somebody's family and be taking care of somebody's wife and children and be sponsoring their children overseas, attending better schools, and your children will be struggling on the street. Never do that. Listen to me. Never do that. Nobody is special anywhere. Nobody is special. Mobile money. Please stop putting that laughing emojis here. Mobile money. Please. And so don't let them. I'm telling you. We are all special human beings. We are all special human beings. And if you are sick, you see, sickness is part of the human cycle. We all get sick. We all get sick. Don't tell me because you are sick, you are not special. We are all special human beings. Don't let these criminal people tell you that they are special. And there's nothing like come to my church and I pray for you to get miracles. You go there, they take all your money. If you visit any church, you just go there, they take all your money. You are going to the house of Lord and they are taking your money. What kind of logic is this? What kind of God is this? A God that depends on us. A God that takes our money. A God is taking your money for what? They will tell you that if you need blessing, just give money to your pastor. And your pastor is going to spend the money on your behalf. Are you a fool? Hey, are you stupid? Why are you giving money to your pastor in the name of God to go and spend it on your behalf? And then they use your money to buy cars, to build hotels, to build schools, to build your own money on, and they own it. And they keep telling you, if you don't pay tithe, you see, everything will be bazaar for you. If you don't pay tithe, that you never prosper. If you don't pay tithe, God will punish you. If you don't pay, it is a lie. It is a lie. Nothing like a God anywhere stretching his hands forth, taking money from anybody. If you think I'm joking, you throw money into the sky. Jesus, I pray to you, Jesus, this is your money. Throw the money into the sky, the money will come and land on the ground. Nothing like Jesus anywhere taking any money. And when they take your money, they tell you they put the money into God's account. God is not taking money from people. For you to get blessings, this God will take bribe from you. And the more you pay, the more blessings you get. That's why they tell you, you have to pay more to get more blessings. That is not true. So this is what these people have been doing in Africa. And we are opening your eyes, shine your eye. These criminal people don't know God anywhere. These criminal people are dangerous people. We gotta be very careful. Don't become a victim. If not, they will take advantage of you. TB Joshua was seen as a powerful man of God in Africa. The whole world. To the extent he even attracted a lot of white people and ended up enslaving them in Africa. BBC did this documentary 2 years ago. They started the documentary 2 years ago. And then I think they hinted him that we are about to expose you. Then probably either he killed himself or something. I don't know what happened. Some are saying that he might be hiding, that he faked his own death. Some are saying probably he killed himself because of this. This is what they've been doing. And they are all over the place. All over the place. these criminal people. A lady called me and said, Brajikum, I built a house in Accra. And this pastor deceived me and told me that there is a demon in the house. So I should allow him to stay in the house with the wife. So this pastor has been living in that house for more than 20 years. So the lady called him and told him, Pastor, I am returning back to Ghana. I have retired and I'm coming to stay in Ghana. So I want you and your wife to move out of my building. The pastor said, no, that this building, I am the one. You see, he said the demon is still here. And that if I leave, the demon will kill you. And this pastor has been threatening this woman. A lady to build a house for a pastor, a man to occupy the house in the name of Jesus. That's what they've been doing now. You guys have to be very careful. You guys have to be very, very... Another one too called me and said the pastor deceived him. The pastor said he was going to build a house for him. And so he gave him more than $150,000. And this guy chopped the money. And the pastor didn't build any house. Please be very careful. And this is what, you see, they have a strategy. When I came to America, one guy, he was just my friend in Ghana. He wanted to play smart on me. So he realized I have come to America. And then he will call and then say, close your eyes, let me pray for you. And then I can see a sickness coming before you, a stomach disease, and somebody in your family is planning that. So, and then he said, I shouldn't go to church, but I can send tithes to him for God to bless me. You see the text that he was using. They do this to so many people. They will even tell you that don't even talk to your parents, your mom. Do you know why? Because your mom and your parents, you'll be sending money to them. So if they tell you that don't send money to your parents, you end up giving the money to the pastor. And the pastor is, and you see, they take advantage of Ghanaians who are here, especially those with their documents. Those who are the Ghanaian immigrants in America with their documents. These pastors in Ghana are taking advantage of them because it is not easy to get the green card here. If you didn't win a green card as a visa lottery, and then you came here with a visa, and you didn't return back, it means you become what is an illegal person here. And before you can get the green card, you have to marry someone, and it is not easy. People struggle. See, sometimes you struggle your way. You even get money to even look for people. You don't get anybody to do it for you. And then these people will call home. You tell the pastor, I'll pray for you. You get your document. You do this. And they take advantage of our people here. And then they'll be giving them money. Look at this. Somebody will just get up and come on social media. I used to be criminal, but today I've seen the light. I am the child of God. I don't sin anymore. Then somebody will hear and the person will buy a car and send to the guy who is saying this. When Manasseh and Demo Breaker came out and were talking nonsense, Ghanaians started giving them money. Oh yes, we have some Ghanaians here in America, and half of them, they are more than slaves. They formed a group, and then they are on the WhatsApp. So if you are part of the WhatsApp group, every week, Owusu Bempa was doing that to. He's doing that to his followers. Owusu Bempa. And somebody came out and exposed him. That's right. And you have to give him $500 your amount. So imagine 1,000 people on that line. I said, man of God will pray for you to be successful, for you to be protected, and for you to be this. And then every man will be taking money into that person in Ghana. That's what they've been doing. So we have some foolish Ghanaians in America, in Europe. They don't have no sense. They live here, but they are so like, they are fools. And they send money to these criminal people back home. To the extent some even buy car. Some even give them invitations. You have never given an invitation to your mom or your dad, your family member. But you have the gut to give an invitation to a pastor. Somebody that you don't know in the name of Jesus. Then you invite a person to come here. Then when they come here then they organize and contribute money. Oh, Papa, is it TB Joshua said they should call him daddy. The white people in the documentary said, one lady said she was very confused when TB Joshua said they should call him daddy. The Ghanaians called, he said, Papa Usu Bemba. That's what they do. Oh, Papa, that. That's what they do. You be calling somebody who is the same age of you, calling that person Papa, Mama. So, you see, this is what they've been doing. So, let's send Papa money. Then they contribute. Then send money to the Papa back home. Are you a fool? Are you a fool? You are here working like a slave. You don't have sense to put money into investment account or save your money. And you are giving your money to a fool, a useless, lazy raccoon back home, giving your money to that person in the name of God. Are you a fool? You are a fool, goddamn fool. I'm telling you, you are a goddamn fool. Simple as ABC. And they take advantage of people. I'm telling you. Take advantage of them. They are there. A lot of Ghanaians with a lot of mysteries. Somebody called me. And the person told me she was having marriage issue. Right? Marital issue. And then she told me that anytime she sleeps, it's like in the dream, somebody sleep with her. The next day, she will see sperm all over the pants. It's like somebody be sleeping with her in the dream. And I told her, okay, you can do this. Do you know, she thinks watching or listening to Alpha Hour can help her. That Alpha Hour Ghana, that Ghana, I'm told he has bought all the women in Ghana, that guy called Alpha Hour. Women. That Alpha Hour, and we shall see where it will end them to. That guy has bought them. And then women on that platform, they share the link. Alpha Hour, Alpha this. What kind of nonsense is this? What kind of nonsense is this? Huh? Alpha Hour, Alpha this, yo. And then women are now the victims. Following this, then they share link. I am here, and a family member sent me. I warned her, I said, look, if you try to send me that nonsense, I will block you. I don't take nonsense, yo. You send me Alpha Hour. Who the fuck is Alpha Hour? Is it, hey, what do you think this stupid guy know that I don't know? I said he's an Alpha Hour. And my family member giving me Alpha Hour link. Hey, are you crazy? You might be, are you out of your sense? And something is wrong with you. Never and ever in your life send me that stupid thing again. Are you a fool? This is nonsense, yo. Apple and Guasiafo. These foolish people, they have a lot of issues, but I'm telling you, they have so many issues. They are here and there. Look, somebody is having issue, and the person will be calling pastor. The lady that I was talking about, she called the pastor in Ghana, and the pastor told her to divorce the husband. And the pastor said, I am in Ghana. You can come and marry me. I will treat you good. So I want you to divorce your husband, and then come and take me to America. Look at this nonsense, you. And they want to come here. The pastors, they use their senses. They all want to come to America here. And then if you are a lady and you are on their prayer land, they'll convince you, and then you have issue with your husband, and then you separate. And the pastor will come forward and tell you, I like you, please come and marry me. It will just happen a lot. That's what they've been doing. They want to come to Aburuchire. They want to live here. So you, as a lady married to a husband, the person will be in Ghana, use so many means to deceive you. And you will think the pastor is, it's a man of God, can't do. The pastor will come, that criminal guy will come here and show you shaggy. We want you to use your sense, you. Don't follow them. Nobody is a man of God anywhere. They are fools. They are men of criminals. They are men of criminals. Nobody has called them. They called themselves. Nobody called them. They called themselves. Now paraded themselves as special people. Give them money. Pay me this. I pray for you. I do this. It's a lie. It is a lie. Please. Never listen to them. They are criminal people, and they are TB Joshua is not different. They are all the same. I know somebody will say somewhere, and they know probably that's what they are doing. One lady in Nigeria, I forgot her name, a Nollywood actress, accused that Apostle Johnson Sulemana of giving her a sickness, and she was like dying. He said she has been bleeding, and the bleeding is non-stop since for the past 4 years. She has been the bleeding is not stopping. You see her, she's looking like Shakara. That lady in Nigeria, now something. Oh, so that lady is having some Muslim name. It's just she was friending that guy, and the guy gave her that sickness. They said that guy has done that to so many women. And she said she knows a lot of women suffering from that pastor. This is what they've been doing. You go and ask Moshe Boudon. Moshe Boudon is not normal again because of that. You guys have to be very careful. You guys have to be very, very, very careful. These money conscious people. You are money conscious and you are lazy. And he said, I know her. Yes, I forgot her name. She's having some Muslim name. I forgot her name. She came exposing that guy. I said that guy sleeping with young ladies, taking their glory, giving them sickness, giving them disease. And then some Nigerians started attacking that girl. You Africans, you guys don't know what these criminal people do. If you know, you will never go to church. Never go to church. It is just a fucking place. Nothing is in that place. Nothing is there. Nothing is there, Otong. We've been telling you, BBC, what BBC is doing. No, we started a long time ago. BBC, we started the expose long time ago. We've been bashing them, telling the truth, but they won't listen. Probably now, white people are bringing out documentary. Probably they will listen to them, but they won't listen to us. We have been telling them the truth. They look at us as devilish, as demonic, as evil, as satanic. That's why they see me. But you are not better than me. I swear to God. Upon you going to church, you can never be better than me. Simple as ABC. Put that thing into your head. And if you think your pastor is powerful, leave that to us. We don't fear them. We don't fear them. When Abraham B. Moshe started his common sense family, didn't they plan to attack him? Physical attack you. They took him to Juju, so many places to kill him. They think they will kill him. Me, you take me to any Juju, it will never work. Because I am Juju myself. You take me to Juju, look at my face. I am just pure Juju. When Abraham B. Moshe started bringing the truth, exposing the Bible, bringing the hidden knowledge in that book, then they started planning to kill him. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. They even plan to kill him physically. They couldn't succeed. So allow us, please. We don't fear I don't fear any pastor. Nobody in that country. If you are occult, I am more than occult. If you are occult, yes, I am more than Juju. Me, I am more than Juju. You think I'm a joke? Obi a metimetina di me manifest ye wia e di me eyelashes hunu di amframaye amframate me ni paketu ana me simisro obi me awurade nyagopon obi a metena ha di mani hunu mframa e hunu di amframaye e hunu sa di amframate di amframa e dandan awurade nyagopon me ni paketu a me sro obi a o me sro yes I am more than bosom into the also abin abetra me I'm telling you. You think it's your slow. The bar, you be a more matching. Move is your slow be. What do you call me? Go and try me. I'm telling you. More motoana kasa. I am arguing. I must say, some of us are like we don't have anything. Please leave us alone. If you think your pastor is so powerful, we just want you to tell your pastor to come after us. Yeah. You see, baby, baby, me krom ne tunro. And I want my baby free. You tunro me krom. Me krom me fee and you tunro. What does say me ko baby? What about them? What about double de me ko? I'm telling nothing that you can do. You can't do anything to me. So if you think you are a powerful man of God, and I am, so far as I know, I am telling the truth, and I'm not accusing you of anything, but I'm telling you based on the book that the Europeans used to enslave us. If you think that you are powerful and you can sit home and manipulate us, you try us and see what will happen to you. Oh, you try it. I'm telling you, this one just a challenge you. So leave us to that your so-called pastors. Instead of writing, you are demon, you are demonic. I am never a demon. I have never committed any crime against anybody. I have not cheated anybody. I have not collected any money from anybody. I have not deceived anybody. I haven't killed. So if you think that I am a demon, it is over to you. And they don't know, they know. Yeah. People have no idea, I'm telling you. If you think your pastor is so powerful, please tell that your pastor, you think you are a joke. We started exposing this, and you think you yourself, you are so special. To the extent that something called Holy Spirit is after you, then you must be out of your sense. Simple as ABC. Now I can say about Bontangi, I can see him. Abraham emotion and then Drusu Penacuno. Adaya o expose you more. Sika Mudi, Abraham Bemoshe Tuamoto. And the young Paquine, na Abraham no. Young good and Nimase. Yenyese, and Omota almost as idea. You can't try it and succeed you. We are speaking the truth. The conscious energy is an awakening energy taking over Africa. So if you think you can use this diabolic slavery colonial religion to scare some of us, then I'm sorry, it won't work. Simple as ABC. Now go for abusum diachi. Abusum diachi don't even try. And then that one I have to tell you guys. Don't even try. If you have a power or you are a witch or a wizard, don't even try that one. Apu. Don't try it. Simple as ABC. Don't even try it. I'm telling you. Don't try it. So you see, if you are an African, please, we want you to know that you see these people, they don't mean well for you. They are only after your money. Nobody is special in that country. If you go to Nigeria, you see they have these so-called powerful men of God. They call them powerful. They are the greatest criminals of all. The richest pastor in the world comes from Nigeria, Adiboyo. That guy, Adiboyo. He is so rich to the extent that he has finished milking Nigerians. This guy is very rich. He's having his own private jet. A pastor with his own private jet. But he tells church members that if you are poor, you see, you will inherit portion of heaven. He will never tell you to go and work for money. And they tell you to waste your time and energy in churches every day. You must know these people are lying. They are criminals. Simple as ABC. TB Joshua is not the only pastor that has committed crime. We have so many pastors in Africa. That is what they've been doing. They are all over the place and they are all criminals. Simple as ABC. Just that they have not been caught. But church members often come out and tell the truth, but people go after them. Simple. You have to be very careful. Nothing like a special power that has been given to them. Even if they have that kind of special power, nobody has taxed or asked them to go and open the church in the name of God and be taking money from anybody. Nobody told them to stage a miracle. They stage miracle. They do that to attract you so that you that is why your former president Atta Mills visited him. I could remember this guy, Ayito Powers. That guy was talking about how he visited TB Joshua Church. Talking about TB Joshua is powerful. TB Joshua is doing to those who are that. He said he visited the TB Joshua. So today, what will that Ayito Powers say? Ayito Powers, we just want you to come out and tell us. Ayito Powers, he defended TB Joshua in Ghana. Always defending him. Always defending TB Joshua. And a lot of pastors, they say TB Joshua is highly specialized man of God. He said he's very special. He is now resting in the bosom of God. Which God? Which God is somebody resting in the bosom of that God? Nothing of that sort. Please, don't let anybody deceive TB Joshua. If he's dead, or as they said, he's rotten underground. He's just rotten over there. Simple as ABC. If you are a lady and you lose God, you visit some of these churches. They said his taste was virgins. having a tight pussy. If you're a virgin, your pussy will be tight, and TB Joshua will give it to you. The lady said he saw TB Joshua breaking so many virgin them. He said he'll break you and you'll be bleeding. They come and tell us, no. So they'll tell you to keep quiet. To keep quiet. And then you just keep quiet. Then he said he was having a scout. They go around the church and be looking for virgins. He said, if you're a virgin, if you go to any church, he said, all the virgins will come and stand here. You should know they're about to sacrifice you. All the virgins come and stand here. The pastor will be looking at a virgin, and then the pastor will disvirgin you. He said he disvirgined so many, people in that church. That guy has done a lot too. Reading through, and I was even pissed off, and even listening to them, I was just pissed off. The guy has committed so many atrocities. In fact, he just messed up. And the white people are surprised that in this 21st century, a black man in Nigeria can enslave the people, their own people from UK. He said, how come this guy enslaves white people from UK? He said, this white woman said, is this white woman? And they went there. There was one white old lady. The white woman said, my people back home in the United Kingdom, I am just inviting you to come back to the SCON church in Nigeria. Prophet TB Joshua is a powerful man of God. Please bring your family members and your children to the church. That was a marketing strategy. They coached that woman to say that in camera, and she was saying that. And they were coming and on the television, they will put the camera on white people. So when you see white people in the church, then you will think, hey, but this man is so powerful. How come people travel all the way from America, from Brazil, from Argentina, from Korea, from China, coming to this man? So you just see them, you see, they have been coaching them, and they are his apprentice, training them what to say. And then you be there, so okay, I have to go to the church. I have to visit this man. Please don't go and waste your money anywhere. Please, if you have money, learn how to spend the money wisely. Learn how to spend your money wisely. There's nothing like a hell awaiting anybody. Don't let your fellow human being use his brain against you. That's what it is. As I just finished with the 3 episodes, I believe all the victims. Not you believe, that is the truth. That is the truth. That is what happened. That is the truth. The guy did that. But some pastors are there, they chop trumu. In Ghana, some pastors are there. The trumu, people think it is new. It is already in the system long time ago. Your pastors, they are spearheading that agenda. Some pastors in Ghana, they don't like pussy. It's just trumu that they like. So when this guy's video leaked just last week, and people were condemning your pastors do it more than that guy. They do trumu. Your pastors, they are just criminal people. If people are pretending like they don't know. There was a particular pastor in Ghana. Somebody called me that pastor slept with her, and she bled for more than 6 months, and the blood was not going off. Every day bleeding. Yes, after that guy slept with her. You guys need to be very careful. They are all over the place. All over these self-styled pastors, all the pastors, you gotta be very careful with them. Because if an individual can just get up one day and tell you that I'm a special man, you should be very careful. The person is having mental issue. You are a special man. When did that start? When did their so-called anointing and special men started? They'll be there. So I started dreaming and I started flying, holding Bibles. So God has called me. Somebody will say, I was in my room. Then I heard koko. I opened, nobody was there. Bang. Open, nobody was there. So I have been called. A friend that I know told me that he always dreamed of holding Bible in the church, so that he was called by Jesus. And they are all over the place, parading themselves, and they are jobless people, jobless individuals. They don't want to work. They want you to give your hard-earned money to them. They are just lazy raccoons. I am here. Go and tell your pastor to come and collect money from me. If you think, you see, paying tithe is a must, go and tell your pastor that I am owing God. And since they represent God, they work on behalf of God, they should come and take that money from me. They go see the sun from their face. Please go and tell your pastor that there is this guy making noise. He doesn't pay tithe. So go and I want you to go and take tithe from him. And let's see. Please, you guys be very careful with these kind of criminal people. They are all over the place. And they use the name God to deceive the masses. Be very careful with them. Simple as ABC. They use the name God to deceive the masses. And we don't want you to be part of the victims. You gotta be very, very, very careful. If not, they will, harm you, do a lot to you. That is all it is. Abusian, if you have a question, please ask me here. If you want to join, you can send a request and I'll put you on. Those of you watching, if you want to join, you can send a request. Nti opeso join ya wait ma send the opeso can be na obabeka ya Nigeria for ntina ya me di English no aya me di fra no oda ya me na de profile from Nigeria for no ibiri wo page no so ntina ya me can English language no nti with this kind of topic, you have to use the English language for the rest of Africans to also know what is happening, because the guy deceived a lot of people across the entire African continent. So these criminal people are all over the place. These pastors, David, please send back again. He said, I cannot add you. So resend a request for me to add you. So they are all over the place. All over the place. All over the place. And then they will tell you that they are special people. They are special men of God. That they are special men of God. Hallelujah. People follow them. You tell people to stop going to their church, then they will disagree with you and even insult you. A lot of my friends stopped talking to me. They said I am evil. You know, when I talk to me, they say I am evil, I am that, I am that. I don't care what you call me. I am not an evil person, just that I tell the truth. So if you think me telling you the truth means evil, then so be it. I don't care. That's what it is. And many people don't talk to me, and so their lives still remain the same. I have moved from different life levels. When they saw me talking about that, I have achieved so many success, and they are still who they are. And then sometimes they wonder why some of us still keep, prospering. And they think that they follow God and nothing is happening for them or nothing is working for them. There is too much dust in Ghana. I miss abroad. You miss which abroad? Weren't you defending Ghana? You miss which dust in Ghana. Please, suck it up. You are in Ghana. You said at that time that Ghana is the best. So why are you crying? Too much dust. Why are you crying? Just enjoy it up. Said, you said Ghana is better if you have money. Please don't complain. You say you meet abroad. You are just there. You have not seen anything yet. If you stay there for 6 months or 1 year and your money finish, that is where you're going to learn common sense. Like, common sense is very important. Last week, you were on this page telling Ghanaians that Ghana is better, is blah, blah, blah. Now you are complaining of dust. Please, breathe every dust that you can breathe so that when you come here, you come with pneumonia. That is going to be good on you. So stop complaining, Mr. Said. That's a good thing for you. It's a good thing. You come from a country where leaders don't reason. They've cut down all the forests, destroyed our forests. Now Ghana is turning into desert. When we tell them, people don't listen. Please, just suck it up. That's Hamatan. It's not new. You are born in that weather. So please allow the weather to beat the hell out of you. Breathe every dust that you think you can breathe into your, your lungs. So that when you come here with cough. Probably he's coughing, You started coughing. You go cough dust, tire. That is the country for you. You are just praising Ghana and condemning the country that has given you life. I can't condemn America. America has given me life and opportunities, and I will always praise them. Ghana never gave me any life. In fact, if you are in Ghana, you'll be treated like garbage. Who will even respect you? But here, the life is here. So we'll see, and then we'll tell the truth. So Mr. Said, please, just suck it up. It's part of life. And then it is part of our weather over there. You can't complain much. Don't complain. Just allow it. And just imagine you are a poor person and still living in this kind of harsh environment. That is when they are there, then they see the world coming to an end. When they see this kind of weather, the world is coming to an end. The world is never coming to end anywhere. Before. And I'm beginning to realize you are right. You are beginning to realize what? No, don't begin to realize, Mr. Zahid. You are part of Ghanaians. You see, they will travel to this place, make money. And when they go to Ghana, they don't want people to travel over here. No, please just be there and suck it up. Dog, it seems I don't catch him to come and confess like that. No. You should just, take it like that. Mr. Wahid, Said. You were here last week on my page here. You defended Ghana, said a lot against UK. You said UK is not life. Everything is work. He said he worked over 18 hours in UK every day. It's not a good thing for him. And that he missed Ghana, that he wish he does not return back. But now you wish you want to run back to UK. Before, how those who, you see, Africans, we have a lot of issues. Nothing is in Ghana. Please, don't let anyone deceive you to go back to Ghana. Nothing is there. I am telling the reality. Me, if I'm going to Ghana and stay, I have retired. If you follow me, if I tell you that I'm going to Ghana and stay in Ghana, it's because I have retired. If I have not retired, I will never go there and live there. I have retired, so if I live in Ghana, they will still pay me. I will still take salary. And that way, I can live comfortably in Ghana. But please, nothing is in your... you've not retired, you don't have much money, and you're going back because somebody said Ghana is doing better. Please, you suffer. And don't listen to them. Me, I'm telling the truth. I am telling the truth. Simple as ABC. And inside you are beginning to realize. Please don't realize. I just want you to maintain the same position. Ghana is better. Simple as ABC. And it is better for those with money. But with this kind of environment there, you see, it will even reduce your lifespan. I can't believe he is saying that just the other day he was here defending. Oh yeah, he defended Ghana to the extent that he made people know that I'm not a good person for condemning Ghana. I will condemn Ghana today and forever. Ghana didn't do anything for me. They didn't. And those in Ghana without jobs, they have been struggling. They don't also get anything. So please, this is what I will tell you. Just suck it up, Mr. Walid. Mr. Walid, Mr. Sahid. Just suck it up. UK cannot give you a better life for you to go back in Ghana and condemn them. I saw one Nigerian man like that. He made a lot of money from UK. Returned back to Nigeria and opened companies in Nigeria. And told those in Nigeria that Nigeria is better. That no one should travel. That just here, that look at me. I've opened so many companies that here you can enjoy. But Papa, you were living in UK. You lived in the UK for more than 40 years. You retired. Now you are now in Ghana. You are now in Nigeria enjoying your money. And you are now telling the ordinary street guys that they should suffer on the street. What kind of wickedness is this? I will never tell, if you get any opportunity to come to America, please come. I will never advise you to stay in Ghana. Nothing is there. The politicians have taken you guys for granted. They are enslaving you guys. No opportunities, nothing. So for me to tell you that don't come here, it means I'm a wicked guy. Please come here. When I came to America, in fact, it has been well with me. And I'm okay. I am not struggling. I am not poor. I have, in fact, gained for the rest of my life, and I'm so happy about it. So please also come here. The opportunities are here. I want you to come. This opportunity, I will never in my life would have gotten it in Ghana. No. But over here, you will get it. So please come here. This place is better. This is my advice for you. Simple. And here, nobody will walk to me and tell me that he or she is a man of God, that he or she is a pastor, so I should give him or her a tithe. In America, nobody will even preach nonsense to you. They don't have time coming to you and be telling you, I am a special man of God. Please listen to them. They don't have time. They go to work. Everybody is working here. Probably he's short of money and he needs donation. Walid, Saeed, are you short of money? Saeed, do you need money? But Saeed, do you need money? And there must be a constant flow of money into your account too. Saeed, do you need money? Don't miss UK. You see, you are missing your job. Probably he has seen those who are suffering on the street. Yeah. Everybody wants to come here, except those who are benefiting from government. They will tell you that Ghana is better. If you see anybody telling you Ghana is better, probably the person is benefiting from government. Yes. The person is directly or indirectly benefiting from government. So the person will tell you that Ghana is better. Hey, I was in Ghana. It was never better for me. Never. Even you haven't a thought of how you can get employment. It wasn't easy. That thinking alone was just a burden on me. Every day thinking about how can I get a job? Who will employ me? It was not a joke. You applying for a job for people talking to you anyhow. And then people asking you to pay bribe. It wasn't easy. It was more than a burden. When I was in Ghana, it was more than a burden. They were asking me to pay bribe. You will pay bribe tire and nobody will give you a job. That is that kind of country. You want me to say good thing about Ghana? Never. I'm not a fool. Yes, please, dog. The demand from family members and has taken away all my money. You've not seen anything yet. They will drink your blood tire. They will suck it. Look, they will suck everything up from your body. You don't see anything yet. Sure, Said Adams. You see, when they visit your house to greet you, they expect you to give them something. Because you've returned from a UK. You are in the house, and a family member is coming to you to greet you. When the person is going back, you have to give money to the person. You think it's a joke. They will pressure you tire. You go run away to this place. You don't see anything. Money is not there. The money is not there. So, Mr. Said, these people will never give you the chance in Ghana. They go drain you tire. They go suck your blood. You think they are joking? Sick, you very, very sick. And the family member putting pressure. I gave more than 5,000 Ghana cedi to a family member. 5,000 Ghana cedi to a family member. And this my family member, the next 3 days, started pressuring me again that I should buy her a laptop. And I was very sick in the hospital. Look, guess what I did? That was this past November. I blocked her. That's nonsense. It's definitely Mwakwaba.
Just na TV Joshua there no one comment Ghana for any before go see a comment.
Ma hu omo dey omo say omo gu na nim ase.
Document yeah, we share documentary na TV Joshua ba no can say ne papa ne breaking in virginity. This is a serious issue.
Ono na papa ne di no.
I met this opa ma me send the video no ma WhatsApp
no about. Say Matie bebre o. Matie bebre. Na ma hwe ni nyina nsi.
Yeah, ne bag girl e wo video no mo kan say kwan ne virginity break here. Ne papa na ye na Ghana fo gu ase e ka
omo say ono de virgin twankwa na ope o nti obi obi ya virgin de obedi
na Ghana fo gu ase e ka fine abrofo no pese omo say ne dignity na ya wa be pato ho ni din wa be pato ho what TB Joshua the ama omantimi say politicians any the big people no we're behind this man. Mami, even now all Casa documentary no man na nani achiano. Mami no story me hear you. Mami no complaining that TB Joshua is abusing kids. TB Joshua is abusing Nigeria for the year mami no.
I'll make I am a Casaman, or my Kakuraha.
Yes.
Oh, my kind of has to see ample. Yeah.
Yeah. The already, yeah, mamma. Auntie, you could have African woman. Your home toyeda because Shagana, Pastor Sibia than Omunyame. Pastor Sibia than Omunyamia, Oka Masem, dear Ghana of one Casa de Beya wono. Yes, sorry, your friend is obinim so business stage miracle. Obinim spiritual father the same, dear Wagane, at the end, aside to me or obedi Nikopo Fuateni.
Ajinasari.
Obinim said, Ajinasari. Oh no, a brother come and stand forever. I'm in Sanamba when Balai or started.
Mate. Yo. Yeah, is Omodo Omugu Ghana Hono. Sa stage miracle, Omunina, stage miracle. Medica can't tell them. Nipe be any Ghana, Okuta to me. So then in Sabatuni Paso. Now a yari be through so da. Nobody in Ghana. Yadi and Yankopon, nature, I create a neuro. Ahama, any adisa. And it's a big count rock at you. See, soon will be a honor benza or bois. Even Oko bosom daimua, bosom. I know yet to me now, yet energy. On the bosom of Noano, a hand or bet you. Young Fabusum will and Casa Quajibusumudi. Bosom that Chessa, compared Yawi, Copebia, Kankando, Copebia, Yamidia, Copewebia, Susumasa, Nakabum, Nanoa, Utu way Rutua, Wawana Bona, what they leave a count, no money pananum, Ebeco, because 2 minutes Waham, and then I saw you. I didn't have a salary, and then Nipano, or 200, maybe say, me Ujima disaster, and dinner through Maganama. Many folk, many paragram, maybe. No, I can't tell them, say, Ujimia dinner, Ama Yako, Jimmy. Yan Jimmy, Meti, paragram, maybe. Ujimmy, dear one, Jenu, Mimenya, worry me. And Yana met much worry, and then Matrawa, me patrol, I am a Benajuma, and Yamana Mokoyajuma. Mimini to me be out. Into which you disaster. Nimdiana Mikita, I'm it. But 2 minutes, and nature and Adia Soho. And Uncle Ford, Joe Manum, and Huna, Uncle Ford do much. I graduate Jimmy Fono. Now we move Brimini Panuso. As Uncle, I'll be a man in a hole. How is that? I make us say, Senipanasawa, Bia, Mimi, you soon nature. Nature na use you. Me me kasa Nyankopon honhom timi mu a me yes special ma ben intime udi me ho agoro dwuma me diu no se meka se medu bibia na ebia kabiri bia me kita metima kyekere wo ebia me nim ahama no nim die bia metima use afa ho ne matima hawo na me ankasa meka se me kita tumi se me kwakwa gekum se de mesia ben no udi me ho agoro a se na meyewa na me ameka se bibi sa atimi mo na enya na kure nimde ni application ene use you simple as abc enso we meka se woni de nyame tinimu wode nsa to so a we yafunu bekọ obenya ba wani bete oboa hoboa bibi se omo nyina ya akoromfo azani akoromfo sika a omo pe omo san pedin tankwase afui omo sara mo se ayi obi nim na stage na mo wa na stage ayi chimo sa akwase Wasakura Duncan Williams and the Gaga, one is stage a miracle chance microphone. Almost staging pass some qua, but missing. Almost Mukita to me, Munja yam famomo. Almost Mabia. Well, Omuya Okota, maybe minimum dear time Okota no, Mudiatino, Medoyamio, me, minimum dear Kitamino. What is Okot? What is Okot? The secret knowledge here, Ebumakita. They Nimdibia Kitana, people have no idea. Inti munja ya mama so for no kwasra for no momfo omomra na omomra ha me say munja ya mfa mama so for no o so for Duncan Williams o kita tumia me donyame me na meti hei Duncan Williams o kita tumia ami donyankopon me na meti hei apo me chane se me enye tumi bia nyankopon de ma na makase me kita tumio me chane se me nimdi a me apply nature me di nature na be brim no ma kam kire nature keke na me use. That is the right application. Now, dear Biribino, Ohado the best answer. Omudia say, Yango Ponti Umu, Yango Pass Ramongo. Messi Bibi ni we are semi cat to a plane. I'm coming to. Now, no man, no, my bear Mutimirano. Me papa party me that. What bang, quit to me, or to me, ya never but what Biancasa. A nature, and no use you. Or you soon nature, I'm coming to. Or you soon nature, and no use you. Mine be what Ghana's a CIA. Was say our Gabon. Na omuchi ayi truck. No, what a man and chan. Omokwa no mokani nya accident. Ono Ghana ni nuko koma. Ami at the nuko 2 hospital. Ada wa wase nipa na no na tension no. Na nipa ni free mali. Wase nipa na yira instant. That is nimdie. Accident ne beto now. O te ka ne mo no yira instantly. Ono Ghana ni no nimdie bi antika no ne boho e manitim o nya koma me okoda hospital. Enso nipa na o mali no. Ayira. Nipa na yira. Twianye nipa no. That is nimdie. Moto ho ya mai ya so ye bibia atwa atwa ma enkwasiafo we edi nyame din e brimani so Nyankopon nim se ye didi a ye benya yare eni ntina osanso de nature kan ho ma ye onim se ye benya stomach ulcer ndu yam kikawa wo ulcer wo yam a kope ayi aloe vera na no anom aloe vera ya ututwa aloe vera na wannoa na num ensuo no obenom anapa anumire o ulcer no ebetuma firu so o ulcer na stomach cancer o ko pe konkroma ye Nyankopon nim say ye benya stomach cancer ye benya because nema ye dino e man yare enti na konkroma du asi ho ko pe konkroma na fa ka nyame dua ho na noa na no wo ye furu no e be furu so enti na wo ho mosu da bi this ye nyame di mo jimi ese se nyame no onim nyansa say wasan so create sa na me wo ma ye na nkrofo di nyame di abuapo de bia na ye bapo ya ga kira mo se omuni nkita tumi bia na mo ji achinje me se wo sofo abena munja me ma wo sofo na me ga metero mo sofo no me ka tan se nesi ebetu aduro me fie mo mfa sa ma mo sofo kwasia no a wo so aben na ye hunahuna mo se o ma ben o mo yasra o mo ngo o mo na o ma ben no me se para akro mo ni bi na me ga metero asiafo mo na mo suro ma me suro obi a o nti ye ba na ka mo ja ni enka o masem tibi jo me be twabo ni dinatem e ma kwase bi be ka da wa man of God na o man of God there o be kire me tu mi be na okita tu mi ben we are already di virgin obi a ono ane ba wadi ni ba breaking ono ane ba virginity bu odo ni mu video no mo hwe na re hye ya ma mrofo ne se omu ya we odi virgins e breaku omo emoje tu omo enkrofo omu ho nyina the same thing na omu nyina eka and then people are acting say omu gu hwan ni mase legacy ben ma building what kind of legacy ben Africa for my James Anamu for him my James Anamu for him we say we dey osofo abena ka che osofo no obi say oyesunsun so no otwa ayi na otwa nwan na otwa mponche na otwa nkokọ onfa ma de rice sunsun adan ya sunsun bi di ayi pe Raphael ono oye angelic na nkwasi asem na edwutwa nkwasi adugu omunim ahonhoma ye di moja asiafo na muto na omu jimi na ye brim mani so na mu duo machi moko ha na ye dimo last year by this time Gladys na oti UK because agagraja I repu na dini tafri ni twemu nyina na Ghana fo di natem enye dwuma mu di no ozu wa tafri twemu chen no de na nso wo ho gatra ma bere mu si ya tafri na obi tafri turumu abuafu obi tafri turumu abuafu odi mu de mema ye no dam obi katara ma ne nsi bututwem tafri mu sa ozo obi tafri turumu tu abuafu Africa for Jimmy ozo buafu mo so ade a ma so fo dwuma mu di ano no ukwa na ho kakra bi o medu ho kakra bi unya duru ho a man of God na efrel na den na ebutu so na ebremu na etafri mu ta oba hwewa ade a wo de besu nyansa na ma adwen yam se mo special people a omo ye nyame di fo nyame ma omu nkita tumi bia patrim play omu nkita tumi bia wona ma adwen ya wo se sa ankrofo ye special Nyankopon no omu ye adwuma Nyankopon bia na obi anya adwuma kwase Nyankopon forming university now jina hen and nema forming was as no now jina benkuma na now jina nifa university mu nema forming was as no why na now jina benkum nifa ohun say university awurade my mistake power dey we ohun say university forming why no betimi I can say university forming no jina hobi obi ani ho nso ohun say timi a different cancer sankrofo nyame adwuma be no betimi aye adwuma be ya na wo nipa kura wutimi ya wo ho adwuma se na akọ nyankopọ adwuma ma no wo nipa wo ti ase wo ho adwuma wutimi eye ne sen wutimi si wo ntare sen wutimi pra wo dan mu sen wutimi do wo dan achi sen na akọ nyankopọ adwuma ye de wo ya brin ya ni so na Africa fo di akiri gire maza obi ama na ni na ho sankrofo yo mo empataku kwasiafo nko a empataku simple as ABC omuni hute omuni bi na mgam kiro paragro omuni bi hu tempo omuni bi nya sankwasiafo egu Africa na ye ni yekum nipa omukum omuno wahunu people have no idea na unim say tawo yare serious no be kata sa yire hu jinyankopon di man ko hospital na wu nipa na kun ona kun wo yale nka ya de no ye betima aboa wo hospital nipa ne se da bi man ko ba bia jinyankopon di ne wakun ye betima de bibidura ma wo ato wase manji bi yes sister ba ko na wo no wa ko ma yare pa na wo de yakọ hospital anko no contact afi pepe ni muwa no contact mi ya na me mana duru bibiduro ya bi woni mi se obaja du no na busuafo se na obi o ti America de nim de be no nim a o ma waduro na o mpeso mbeji o no mfiso obewu they think that any pani bewu they know say no obewu na o mkeka fo na odi wanyo machiku a because wo yare wo na onum ye 2 months pepe na ho to no 2 months na nim a honhon na nase atatal na furu ahye ni nyina twetwen ni nyina da atwetwen yes sister ba ko na mkam kiro am se otie a Christopher na o mokata na se wonje nyankopon ni na so ye dia duroma no eye tumi ne na nya tade ahyehye hamamu wonom a eboa ma ahotɔ tumi na mkam kiro enso ye ka che ne se wonje nyankopon ni. I will invite my spiritual reverend on this show, and who is my spiritual reverend? Who spiritual reverend Kusurome? Unime. Usurome. I just say I invite my spiritual reverend on my spiritual reverend on my yeah. Spiritual reverend one. Thankful for kum ni pachen ubi ha. Omukum ni pachen yari ankasa. Thankful for we say. Ya ma unko hospital. Ni akata say enko hospital na haya ne mo mpa ni ekun ato atwene. Juma mu dile no. Tankwasiafo we say nipa o maku omo no. People have no idea. Enkrofo ya ku omo no. People have no idea. Menam kam kiro. Ya ma won no maduro. Ni akata say jaduro fa gu ho. Jinyankopon di ni ekun. Wo hypertension be akata say wo wi apple e beko. Kwase apple say hypertension. Apple, wo wi apple say hypertension. Obi say hypertension we apple. It obi say mame mo mpa yengu ayi banana so. Na wo wi e beko. Jimmy say yawo. Abusia man fam si ate. Na mu nyina ase me chache mu nyina. Kabana wo say wo de oba puso yase a wo de ade bia na wo twotwogu ha. Oba wo pese wo trigger me keke me bo a. Na mi ndwa. Na mi ntwitwa mbo. Kabana wo say oba ase ya. We shada provoke me na mbu afu. So de be ya me twa bo. Me twa bo wa. Na me twa bo wa. Na wo ho ato nya sa. Kabana wo say ubeze mi ntwambo me boa ana ope me boa na wo spiritual father the one that tell na who need spirit ni bi obi spirit na be ai father de amount mo de amount say ya e wo sia right was what ochina me de ampon kam nyina ho de TB Joshua na yi na de ase BBC ade o mo ye na ye jai eno an ye enye new BBC be kan ya Ghana for ayi ya before so na o mo tache na anya na kura mo de mo be yan 1000 years na mo da so yan kwa kwasa fo he said ya o mo hu se ma jimi sa no o mo be yan 1000 years nyina so wate ebe to aso. Bye bye.